I joined Weight Watchers 3 weeks ago alongside my mom, and I have to say that I'm totally impressed with the company's mission and in person presence. And so I wanted to see how their digital communication relates to their in person experience. So, first off, what is Weight Watchers? Weight Watchers is a weight loss program that helps users track foods they eat and exercise they perform through a points tracking system. There are two primary ways to work with Weight Watchers. You can do in-person meetings and the app, or an app-only program. And each food consumed is worth a certain amount of points. And users are given a daily intake goal, usually around 23 points, and weekly flex points to use on special occasions, around 30 points per week. So today I'm going to be analyzing the company's Facebook and Instagram accounts since they're the most popularly used. However, I did want to mention Weight Watchers' other social media platforms to give an idea of their larger social media presence, which is comprehensive and largely integrated. They have a pretty popular presence on Pinterest. They have 4 million monthly viewers and 506,000 followers. This makes sense because they share a lot of recipes, and cooking is a really popular shared interest on Pinterest. This is their Twitter. They have about 322,000 followers. And this is their YouTube with 32,000 subscribers. And yes, it's DJ Khaled. He is one of their spokespeople. So I want to talk about their Facebook. So the Weight Watchers Facebook has almost 3 million followers. Considering that Weight Watchers consumers in general are slightly higher income, Caucasian, middle-aged adults, to me it makes sense that the Weight Watchers Facebook is popular because a lot of the research I've seen shows that Facebook serves a similar audience. So according to the Pew Research Center, 68% of adults are using Facebook every day. So the popularity of Facebook definitely makes sense. Their Instagram has about 850,000 followers, and in addition to standard posts, which I'm going to go over in a second, the Weight Watchers Instagram page also utilizes stories and highlights to group popular topics. Before I move on to analysis, I did want to talk about the Weight Watchers app. It has a really high rating in the App Store, and the app itself actually has a lot of features. One of the ones I use a lot is this barcode scanner. But Weight Watchers essentially created its own social media platform within the app, and I wanted to go into detail about this Connect. So what is Connect? Connect, according to Weight Watchers, Connect is a way to experience our incredible supportive community. Our social platform thrives on positive energy, encouragement, humor, and candid conversation. Rack.com has called Connect the only good social network, and members seem to agree. Connect gets about 19,000 posts per day. And so I have to agree with the sheer feel-goodness part of this app. So I never post on it personally, but people post recipes, before and after pictures, struggles they're having, sometimes food-related, sometimes not. And it's really moving and amazing to see people making these positive changes in their life. And then the comments are always really supportive and positive. Why is Connect so effective? So it works because social media at the end of the day is all about the brand community relationships. It is the shared conversations around mutual interests and values, especially between individual members of the social media community. And so connectedness and community is actually a pretty common theme you're going to see throughout my presentation. And Connect is a really easy way for Weight Watchers to facilitate that. Only paying subscribers can interact within the app, and so it's a really safe space and a great example of a micro community. Here's the social media schedule for the 5 days I observed the Weight Watchers Instagram. So on Sunday, there was a production quality branded video for a grilled chicken recipe. On Monday, there was a featured post from an influencer showing her outfit of the day. On Tuesday, there was a recipe, just a photo, not a video, and it was like a salad skewer. On Wednesday, there was a user-generated recipe for blueberry muffins. I'm sure that's a food that's commonly craved. And then Thursday was a branded video of a user/influencer. So we know she gets getting paid for this, but she's definitely a Weight Watchers user. And so you can see on average, they're posting about 1 time per day. Pretty good. Here's the social media schedule for the 5 days I observed their Facebook. So on Sunday was that same video from the Instagram page, the one with the chicken video. On Monday, nothing. Tuesday, there was this branded video of a user transformation. Need a little inspiration. This mom of 3 is killing it on her journey. Sign up now. Learn more here. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. So you can see in general, Weight Watchers is posting about 1 to 2 times per week. Their persona, the Weight Watchers persona, it definitely conveys a feel-good tone. It's very positive, very supportive. And so this is achieved through support communities like the Connect function I talked about before. They have these relatable quotes, I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday. They let their users make their voices heard through Instagram takeovers. They feature real users in their branded videos, like I said. They commonly quote users, share their personal stories. So that's the persona that they're able to create is very positive, approachable, relatable. Their style is also really distinct. They use something that I called feelings-based marketing. So it just means there's a huge emphasis on what Weight Watchers will do for you, the lifestyle that you'll live, how you'll feel, and less focus on what is the product itself. And that helps Weight Watchers set itself apart from this oversaturated diet market where there's tons of competition. They use a lot of UGC, so kind of like electronic word of mouth marketing, or EWAM as they refer to it in the textbook. They say in the textbook how that helps brands become more credible and authentic. And they're definitely, Weight Watchers is attempting to play upon and build on existing brand recognition. Actually, their CEO said, everyone has their own Weight Watchers success story or knows someone who has had a positive connection to the brand. Their tone is very positive in general. So from their staff, you hear a lot of positive words, and it's consistent in person at meetings and online. So you see a lot of like, we are so happy for you. We wish you success. And then another common message is step by step, perseverance, keep going. You got this. So very positive tone. So their message, so their marketing team, the Weight Watchers marketing team, knows that the majority of the battle is just getting users to overcome their fear and just sign up and just do it. Get people to agree. And so to combat this, they share personal accounts from users to show that Weight Watchers can be implemented in any lifestyle. So there's this huge emphasis on freedom. So you can choose the foods you love. You want to eat In-N-Out, that's fine. You want to eat saucy Mexican food, that's fine, as long as you stay within your daily limits. And then I also wanted to touch on the fact they have very consistent branding. So in general, a lot of their posts look the same. They use the same font. They use the same logos. And so, any platform that you go on, they look a lot alike. I also want to talk about the summer project called Weight Watchers Good. It's heavily promoted on their social media pages. And it's a series of live events. And so according to Weight Watchers, for every person that attends one of our free festivals, Weight Watchers, along with 2 other charities, will provide an entire month's worth of produce to a local family in need, feeding up to 3,000 families this summer. Pretty cool. They've done 2 this year, and there's one coming to LA, one to Dallas, one in Canada. So pretty cool. So before I give my recommendations, I think it's important to talk about the company's goals. So their first goal is that they want to keep current users on the plan for longer. So maximize the amount of time of users they currently have. The other thing, big one, they want to exceed $2 billion in annual revenue by 2020. And in conjunction with that, they want to have 5 million people in the program, plus another 5 million engaging with the brand through experiences and digital content. And just to give you some context, Weight Watchers had 3.4 million subscribers as of September 2017. So how does Weight Watchers hope to achieve these goals? They have increased their digital marketing. They're diversifying their revenue. So they've just expanded into grocery store meal kits and live events. They're trying to appeal to younger users. So for example, this summer, 13 to 17-year-olds will be able to get free memberships when they join with paying adults. And they're also in general trying to move past this narrow weight loss focus into a more general well-being strategy. So for example, they used to use aspartame in their Weight Watchers branded food. No more. It's all natural ingredients, no preservatives, everything's organic. And the new CEO last year, she just got hired. She said she's from the Home Shopping Network, Mindy Mindy Grossman. It's not just about weight loss, but about leading a happier and healthier lifestyle. So now that we know that the goal of Weight Watchers is digital engagement, it's much easier to analyze what their social media posts are trying to accomplish. So in general, they have a lot of broad calls for many types of engagement because they just want to keep people thinking and talking about Weight Watchers. So there's ones, check out this recipe, click the link in our bio, or make this drink. Here's the recipe right in the caption. If you're a new member, get started, click the link in our bio, use our new filter, our photo filter. And then this is another campaign they're doing, like style at the end of it. So summer style, you saw on this one, layover style. So they're trying to get users, how are you living it up summer style this July? Share in the comments. And so, people will comment what they're going to do this summer. And in general, their goal is just to create buzz, to get people buzzing about Weight Watchers, talking. So this actually leads me right into my first recommendation. They need to be more active on Facebook. Weight Watchers needs to increase the frequency of their Facebook posts to at least once a day to better leverage Facebook as a way to pull in fringe users, so people not active on the app, or potential new customers. This is pretty essential because Facebook remains the most widely used social media platform by a relatively healthy margin. 68% of US adults are now Facebook users, and 53% of Facebook's users are 35 or older. On a per post basis, research shows that nothing is as effective as a single post. And so one post per day triples your impressions and active users, but anything more than that, and we begin to see a fall off. So one post per day is a really safe bet. My second recommendation is that Weight Watchers needs to consistently communicate and engage with users on social media. So right now they're really sporadic in the way they reply to ads, mentions, and comments. It often takes them a few days to start replying, or they just don't reply at all. Sometimes they reply to the first couple comments and then stop. And this is essential, and consistent communication is important because Weight Watchers is currently promoting its brand and stirring conversation. And so, but without getting involved, this conversation might take an unexpected turn, which it does. Studies indicate that most people anticipate that a brand will respond within an hour. And so the fact that Weight Watchers commonly take so long and its general lack of communication is a huge missed opportunity to build trust and rapport with customers. So I'm going to show you some examples of what I mean. So this is from July 22nd. Weight Watchers posted a recipe. A user posted a really negative comment. It got a lot of engagement. So people are liking it, hearting it, gasping, wowing it. But in general, people are complaining. These posts are being seen by other users, but Weight Watchers is nowhere to be seen. There's no moderation. There's no involvement. And this was 5 days ago. So actually 6 days ago. Here's another one. They posted this video on July 24th. It's a nice feel-good post. People are commenting a lot of positive things. And it's just a missed opportunity for Weight Watchers. They didn't get in on the conversation and take advantage and build this rapport. But then another on July 20th, they replied to everyone. So it's just very inconsistent, and it actually happens on other platforms too. So here's a tweet from May 1st about, setting goals for May. Someone responded, Weight Watchers replied, keep up the good work, you got this. And then other people replied and nothing. So the first person and then no one else, just very inconsistent. So to sum up, basically Weight Watchers has worked really hard to develop a strong brand based in communities. And so their digital presence is an extension of that. And so with a few tweaks and allocating slightly more time and resources to the maintenance of their social media platforms, and then combined with their current marketing push for growth right now, Weight Watchers is going to see results and can better position itself to meet its lofty financial goals if it takes into account these recommendations. All right, well, thank you for listening. There are my sources. And